So the sponsors of the bill and the governor say that this restructuring of the State Board of Veterans Affairs is going to give the veterans a louder voice. How does stripping away all of their authority that they've had for 80 years, that has been so powerful it had the effect and force of law, how does stripping that away give veterans more voice? How does giving all of that power that once belonged to 17 members on a board to one person make veterans' voices louder? How does taking the choice of who serves the head as the head of the Department of Veterans Affairs, taking that choice away from the veterans, how does that make veterans' voices louder? We are told that it's important to have this a cabinet level position so that the department will be in the ear of the governor. Well, let me remind you, the governor is the head of the board. She should be at those meetings. Who can get more in the ear of the governor than the governor's own ear? This makes no sense. This does not give Alabama voters a louder voice. It is a blatant political consolidation of power, and it must come to an end. The department was created 80 years ago, 1945, to be apolitical. I want you to mark my words right now. I work in this building a lot. I lobby for a lot of good family-friendly legislation, veteran-friendly legislation. The way this bill has been handled, from the development of a bill with very little veteran input to rushing it through the Senate with no motions allowed to be made and a vote to be taken in about 7 minutes from the time they got a brand new 21-page bill. No discussion, no amendments, nothing. Then allegedly, well, there were phone calls made yesterday to the organizers of this rally saying they were from the governor's office and that if we showed up today, they would have 7 police units ready to arrest us. Now, I don't know if that person really was from the governor's office, but that was what was threatened. And let me tell you what happened this morning. The chairman of the House Veterans Committee, Military Committee, denied our request for a public hearing tomorrow on Senate Bill 67. These people who love veterans sure don't act like it. This, again, is a foreshadowing of what will happen if this bill passes and how veterans get the short end of the stick. They don't know we're out here, people. They're in the inner rooms doing work. They don't have any clue we're here. It is your job today. Thank you for your service. You served all this time. What you do today, they must hear you. Please go see them and use the paper, and thank you for your time. Thank you for being here.